So you want to request the output in the artifacts, and it will be placed in an editable area where you can easily make revisions. For now, let's just copy that and put it on our board. So let's do that. As a shortcut, if you hold the button and drag anywhere on this board, it will duplicate it. That becomes our template, so we'll just replace it with the actual content. All right, so we've got that. While we're at it, another benefit of having content in the artifacts is that you can simply click a button to add it to the project rather than copying and pasting. I'll show you another example of that, but for now we can just click copy and you get this on screen. Let's get back to the sales page copy. All right, so we've got that in there. Now let's create our advertorial. Depending on your niche, advertorials can be very powerful or might not apply. Most of the time, you can find a use for them. Advertorials act as a continuation for someone who was reading something or saw your ad on Facebook or Instagram and clicked on it. It looks like an editorial article, but it's strategically positioned to draw attention to an underlying issue or problem. It highlights something interesting about your product, but focuses more on the problem your product solves. It calls out to a particular audience, presenting information in the form of an editorial article. This makes your product the natural recommendation for that article. So when readers finish, they naturally want to click through to learn more about the audio series, which, goes further into the article's topic. Running traffic to these pages, if done correctly and compliantly, will result in some of your highest converting pages. This is because advertorials warm up the audience for your product. By the time they reach the product page, they are fully engaged. So this is the prompt for the advertorial, and we'll cover that part in the next video. All right, so let's come in here and see. I see often in marketing research and the project knowledge, that's it. So we're going to let that work its magic and see what it gives. Create an advertorial for this product using the following instructions. And this is why it's important to have this extended thinking on, just so that I can go through. If you ever want to peek in, you can click this little drop down and see what it's thinking, how it's processing its thought on what to do for that particular topic. Like, it's looking at the core ideas, it's thinking about the content creation. It's like a window into what the logic is and to coming up with an editorial, I should say, that is interesting to the person coming off of the scroll. Keep their attention, positioned, the need for the audio, and get them to click to go to the page. So let's see what it has. Parent pattern interrupt, where 73 million Americans can't stop people pleasing even after years of therapy. So if you have that issue, you instantly start with, oh, I'm one of those and I'm not alone type of thing. Then it goes into an investigation to the nervous system and the science behind automatic childhood patterns. Man, this is so freaking good. We're going to have to launch this product or give it away to somebody in the group. This is really good. She's struggling with the $15,000 question. Why doesn't understanding change behavior? The average American spends 4 to 7 years talking to a therapist addressing the issue. The cost, look at this, is positioning the money against the problem, right? Which is just going to shine the product in the light of this is an easier solution, more cost-effective solution. But they still do it. Sidebar, and this is good. So we're going to give this is reading from top to bottom, but what we're going to really do is create an HTML editorial page out of this. Reach out to support and I will enable it for you if that's what you've already signed up for. But to have something this in-depth and well written is just truly remarkable with one click. So don't underestimate the power of a prompt. Look at this call to action. Listen to the complete protocol, 12 core training modules, audio. And we'll take that out because if they see 6 hours, it's not going to happen. 17 and then $97 investment. So you put in the price right there at the bottom. So they know what they're getting to. If they want the full audio series related articles, let's take that and copy it. Perfect. So we're going to put that back on. Let's create another advertorial. Put that here. Nice. Yeah, once you start using the note, it just becomes a thing. What you want to do is get the prompt for the HTML so it can create this advertorial, and you can load it to any host. Whether you're with GoDaddy, HostGator, or anything, it's just a standard file folder, nothing complicated. So you'll just go and grab the prompt. Go back to Google Gemini. You're going to click on build, paste the prompt in. Remember, you want to do this in the build section of Gemini. So take the advertorial copy section, and we want to go back and get that auto updated. Grab the whole thing, paste, and let it rip. Pay attention to these suggestions over here, because every now and then they give you good ones, like suggest other relevant content to keep users engaged on the site to provide further reading. So you may want to look at that one. See if custom instructions. Okay. Now allow users to easily share articles on social media. So there you go. I mean, we add that to the chat. Enable Gemini app to complete all sorts of tasks. Okay. Okay. Let's look at the code and see what it's setting up. So it's setting up an HTML file right here. This is the main index. That's good. This is what you upload to your server and all of these files. I just wanted to see what kind of setup it's using. Go back to preview and wait, what a time to be alive, right? Like it went from the concept to the advertorial. So look at this, the parent pattern interrupt. This took our entire concept. Look at this formatting. So this could be any featured article here. We wanted to probably take off the word featured article. It's linking out to the hashtag that we asked it to look at. The formatting is amazing. Listen to the complete protocol, look at the related articles in the comments. Solid, solid. Now you can even take it a step further. We could say, add the social media sharing buttons. Like we said, let's go ahead and do that. See the reading time? How powerful is that? And this is the page that the user would see. We'll add some compliance stuff at the bottom for Facebook as well. I mean, a lot of you guys are going to get with this. I can tell you, there's like a 5% of all of you. First of all, hopefully you use it, but 5% of you are going to absolutely crush it and just push this thing harder even than I have. It seems like, all right, look at this. Oh my gosh, it has the weather. I don't know if this is live or what, but it has some weather. So now that you land on the page, it just adds that much more to the page with a little forecast up there. I wonder if that is actual. Let's see. I've uploaded about 8 applications for global header. Okay, dynamic weather to answer life. If I have integrated a 5-day forecast in the header, displays a day weather. I thought of a fixed test for a fictitious location. Okay. I wonder if we should make that live to the user's location. I guess that doesn't make sense. And I'm just shopping this with you. You watch this. I would, because the user doesn't have to be in the area where this is or on the date like they might. Who's to say that was the weather when this article was published? This is not putting in the date. So that's pretty cool. You could test with and without that, the heat map, but it does add that little layer. I don't like that it sticks. I don't want it to stick. I want a sticky header. Let's remove the sticky header. Let's remove the sticky header and fix the featured audio sections, because right now it's showing brackets and broken symbols. We may need better play icons. And then another nice feature Google has is you can take this little annotation thing here and we can say, okay, let's just draw a circle around it so that it knows, click add to chat and send it. How cool is that? I wasn't really specific. I said remove the sticky header. So I hope it doesn't remove the header altogether. And you can test images, but I would use it just as this. Images can be polarizing. I was the demographic in the image. Hey, what's the vibe of the image? So you really want to test. Clean. Okay, yeah. Since I remove the sticky header so it scrolls when the page, okay, we'll see. Now, if you have the software, again, this is already built in, so you can tweak and publish. And so there's a couple more things. You can connect it to your backend email provider and things like that if needed. But for the most part, you can launch this as is and go straight to your sales page, which we're getting to next. And there's the app right there. You can send it to GitHub. You can even deploy that. You'll just see it live from a Google link. We're going to save it. How about that, right? I mean, you can't get this out of a page builder. If you're running this article to Facebook or to another traffic source, you just want to come in here and say, please add a Facebook compliance snippet and footer so that this page can run ads on any platform to this page without any issues. That should be good enough. So now we're going to look at the bottom, and it should add that standard Facebook text for you. This site is not part of the Facebook website. Additionally, the site is not endorsed by Facebook anyway. Facebook is a trademark of Facebook Inc. Okay, so put that down there. Go back into here and we will put that